Did that work?
I guess not. That did go through. I did see that go through in the
Okay,
chat.
there we
Can
go.
you guys see?
My
Commercial
thing
came up.
back
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
ads.
Did you get the keratin commercial too?
I don't know what this
My
is.
commercial just ended. I forgot what it was because I was not paying attention.
Some
We're back.
Is this like
If you can see us and hear us.
Oops.
Yeah, we are back. I'm sorry about that. My internet is doing a thing. Axe commercials, wop wop. But that's okay because we were just in the middle of like segueing out. So we've actually worked with folks from IO and Second City. Oh God, Lakeshore and Limbo. That crew came in and they were responsible for everything that happened in Hamlet and what happened after that. I've never been so intimidated at a table as I was when I was writing it with them because they're professionals. That's what they do. So I was like, fuck, they're too good and I don't know what I'm doing. But I had a lot of fun with them. But even still, I was like, shit, I'm intimidated to all hell. But we're gonna do it because I've come this far. they're at my table. We're gonna finish this. Yeah. And even still, like, as we go, I don't get any less intimidated by the people that we work with. If anything, I just get more intimidated. And then I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just going to have to deal with it. Like, I don't think y'all know, but Matt, who played Robert Judge, is an actual voice actor. He's had major roles.
You said that because
I was like,
remember listening and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like...
I know. And the fact that he agreed to do that, I was like, the only reason you're saying yes to this is because I occasionally jumped on with multi-class theater at the time, and he's a regular player there. Now that I'm also a regular player, but I was like, shit, dude. I don't know what you're doing here, but it's very cool that you are, and I'm super excited about that. But I don't know. I feel like that's how you grow, though, is by working with people and situations that intimidate the hell out of you and just kind of going with it.
Yeah, rip the Band-Aid off. Do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's over the internet. They can't see my tummy sweat.
They don't know that I'm anxious as hell. Right? Damn it. Why are you so cool? Exactly.
I will also say another thing that I guess it's not really podcast people, but it's like game systems is like GM-less ones because they force you to improv and make things up. One of them was that I just found out is called dialect, which is like you make your own language with the group of people you're with.
Interesting.
And it's not like you like make like a language you can't understand. It's literally like, oh, what is your word for hello in the case of the setting you're in? It's usually a post-apocalyptic one, or you're separated from the usual population. So for us, we're like a group of queer people in a parking garage. That's cut off from the rest of like the world. So like so it's very much like the higher up you are, the more like elitist you are essentially. So we called people that were assholes like, and it was like a derogatory term, was penthouse is what it sounded for. And we would call someone that lived in the penthouse pence. So I was just like, oh, you dumbass motherfucking pent. Like, I would just literally, like, go off, like, on that one. I was like, oh, where did that come from? I have no idea. I love this character. Hello, Ace. You know, so, like, awesome. It was one of those things that kind of forced you to ask those questions and just jump into it. And then use those terms and then act like a character that would know what those terms are. It's really fun. So I would say, like, that's another inspiration and thing yeah, that's about it. Sorry.
Be fearless. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do the thing.
Just do it. Just do it.
Do it.
The risk that you run by not doing it is that you don't do something really cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oops.
And it could
That's
be
like my
you
whole
could land
life.
on your face, right? Yeah, you just take that risk. Fuck it. I get really anxious before I do the thing because I'm like, oh God. But then I'm like, I'm at the edge of the cliff. Just jump. Just fucking go. You might fly.
You're there.
You might not. I don't know.
You're there.
You're here. Do it.
Made it that
Don't
far.
jump off cliffs. That's not what you should be taking.
No.
No.
We don't yeet out of existence. We yeet ourselves forward into new stuff.
Into existence.
Yes. Be brave. Because then you too can work with people who intimidate the fuck out of you. Yay!
Yeah, it's all faking it until you make it, right? You know, just like, yeah, I'm chill. Panics. on the inside, just like
I'm super chill. Oh God. Oh no.
yeah,
You'll never know
yeah.
how tight my butthole's clenching.
Yeah. They can't see a tummy sweat. They can't.
They can't. They'll
I
never
don't
know.
know. I have so many layers on. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. I'm hot as hell. That's probably not helping, but I don't care. Who gives a shit? Thank you for coming in, AJ.
Yay!
We are probably going to have to
Thank
wrap
you.
up here shortly
Yeah.
because we have been doing this for a bit, but thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
Do we have any other last questions from the lovelies?
I did have a question, but Ashley kind of asked it already. Like it was just a little slightly different. It was just like if there was a scene that you would like to add and not necessarily change anything. If there's a scene that you would like to see have happened, if we had enough time. Like for instance, if it was like not a, if this was like we don't know when the end of the world ritual is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we had like let's say an extra week. Like what scenes would you have liked to see happen?
I am a weirdo in the sense that I love filler episodes on TV shows. Like I love an episode where it's like they're all stuck in a somewhere or whatever, and like you put these characters that haven't necessarily gotten to interact together too much into a situation where it's really just about their interaction completely, like, oh, they have to do this project together, or they got stuck in a room together or something like that. And I love those episodes. I kind of would have loved if we had an episode like that where it was like, oh, these characters get stuck together and these characters get, they're doing a thing together, and like, or they have to do some sort of activity. I love those kind of episodes and shows, and like, because it gives you a chance to see characters outside of the very main plot point, to see what they are like in kind of outside of a crisis in a sense. And then I also ship everybody every single minute of every day. So I'm also just like, what if these two got locked in a closet?
Oops. 7 minutes in heaven.
Ooh, what would happen? Only one bed?
Oh no. Cassie's too damn efficient. Yeah, that's true.
Don't we meander quite a bit. We have a lot of fun with each other. Like,
there were scenes that I was like, oh, this is so soft and lovely. It felt like a mini filler. So like there was like, one of my favorite filler was like the cuddle puddle after and then waking up and then like spaghetti hair and all this other stuff. I really like that.
Glenn getting his cheeks clapped.
Just getting his cheeks clapped, like, and then just like touching. It's like, what are you doing? Like, I like that. Like, that is like a good example of like filler, in my opinion.
I think you need to have those, especially in a horror setting.
Oh yeah,
you need to have those moments of like soft connection or just laughter, just to break it up, because it's very heavy as players trying to go through that constantly, and you're going to get burnt out, and things are not going to be horrifying anymore. You're also not going to have that connection between characters that makes it more stressful or raises the stakes of a situation if you don't take those moments. So I tried not to squash those, but I also was like very mindful that I don't want to waste our listeners' time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not that I feel like you guys are wasting your time or that we're not doing a good enough job for that, but like, I feel like people would notice if it were a filler. And there were a couple of times I was like,
exactly.
I know all we're doing in this situation. We've been talking to each other for 3 episodes, and I know that that's going to get old, but we have to do this in order to get where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, it's tougher, like, in a sense, because this isn't necessarily something, like, this is a game we are playing. So this is very action-based, and we are doing and accomplishing things. Whereas, like, when you go to a TV show, or even, like, a scripted, like, anything, is, like, you can have those filler episodes because, you could pause the plot in a sense, whereas when you're in the game, that is a constant thing that's happening. Like, there isn't a pause button to the end of the world.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. This is like, oh, there's time. It's a time to think. But So yeah.
I think that lends to the whole like this only happened about a week and a half thing too. It's
Yes.
like,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
we didn't have time to stop. There
Nope.
was, and I think in a real world situation, you wouldn't have time to stop either. It probably would have happened a lot
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
But at least, well, I guess the slow apocalypse we've been living for the last 3 years is probably not a good indicator of that. But like, you know,
We were all feeling that.
yeah.
Definitely. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
I'm out of resilience. Can we not?
Oops.
Yeah, we got nothing left. We got
Tank's
nothing left.
empty. I kind of wish that we'd had more time for those, like, a few more of those connective sort of episodes, but I don't know where I would have put them in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of, like I said, if it wasn't obviously like a week and a half, is like what I'm saying. Like we had plenty of time. We did not. Like, what would you like to have seen? But I liked exactly where it went, how it came out.
Same.
And we did have filler moments to like have that connection, which I really liked. So yeah, like it was fine. Just man, I miss it. I miss it. That's
all
about
you
it.
want is more time. That's all we ever
Yeah,
want
that's
is more
all we ever
time.
want. All we ever want is more time.
Sometimes you gotta end it
Yeah.
and do other stuff.
Because
And
again, we like each other too much. We just keep talking.
we will be back. I have no doubt. I don't know when. And I've taken to, like, if people ask me about it, I add time on to the time that we're off because, like, everybody needs some time off. So don't ask. We'll announce.
Yeah.
We will definitely keep you in the loop.
Don't
I
worry,
just don't know.
we got you.
I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know.
And that's
Such
the beauty of it. It's all
such
good.
a big, huge, wonderful world.
Yeah.
And
We really
we've
fucked it
only
up, didn't we?
Yeah, we've only explored like such a small part of it. Well, I would say multiple worlds at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That's
Wow,
sort of
Ash.
the beauty of the universe.
You look like
That's
you
the
went through a
universe we
whole
set up,
trial across your face.
Because in my
Yeah.
head, as I was saying that, I was thinking only about, United States
No.
Nope.
here. Oh wait, there are other foundations in other
Mhm.
countries. Oh wait,
Mhm.
there are other planets.
Mhm.
Oh wait, there are other universes.
Yeah, buddy.
Mhm.
You're getting it. Think with your third eye open. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
That is sort of the beauty of it. If you guys feel like going somewhere specific, done. It literally doesn't matter.
So
Doesn't
good.
matter. We've got not just one world, we've got several worlds we could just bounce into, and it would be conceivably doable.
Yeah.
Super easy to connect.
I like the,
Yeti agrees.
that one idea we were talking about my
That
favorite
one.
TV shows.
Yes, that one.
So many things to do.
I like that
yeah.
one too.
Yeah.
That idea. It's a great idea. Yeti agrees. Yes, I know.
Thank you, Yeti.
Yeti knows what's up.
Oh, he's so
Yeti.
Hi.
He actually looked at the camera.
Oh,
My chubby little mans.
his blue eyes. What a hunk.
They're saying you're a hunk.
Mother.
You a hunk.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I am.
we
Put me
said
down.
that. Who damn?
Down. Put me down, mother.
I only have one question and one question only. Favorite Casey scenes?
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. So I was gonna like twist the knife a little bit extra and put a whole montage together of like Casey moments, but I just ran out of time. I could
it's
not
all
make it
good.
happen.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
There are so many good ones.
Okay.
Literally any
Yeah.
phone call.
Every
Any
phone call.
Every phone call. My favorite phone call was the uncle phone call because it was
That
just
was
like,
so good.
dearest like uncle, and literally like granted we couldn't see each other, but I literally like leaned back in my chair like, fuck.
So good. Gosh, yeah, the scene, anytime she was also, like, Casey was with Sebi, because, like, the, like, nerditude would, like, ramp up, and, like, in both of them, and I really love that, like, I love when nerds are nerding, and,
Found your person.
Yeah, you know, and it's just like you're both like, oh, you see my nerd, and
That's adorable.
so they were always so cute. Mainly, my favorite was the scene where she just like snatches that figure, and it's like, I'm taking this with me, and I was like, yes,
Get
you
it.
take that, and her talking with Neo, where it'd be like, oh, I'm Casey, yay, I'm nice. And
I still don't know how I did that without like.
I don't either, but
so
good for
good.
you. It was
So
fantastic.
good.
Good stuff.
Anytime Glenn said, I trust you, and then I proceeded to like not gain his trust, essentially, which is like, I trust you with a phone call, you didn't do it. Trust you to like
You
sneak.
failed.
You failed. I was just like,
oh, there was an attempt.
It's
Gotta
like
let
that
the baby
like
bird
thing
fly.
in like Fallout where it's like everybody hated that.
I also really liked the scenes, especially near the end, where it was Casey and her dad. And I think even Esther was like, wow, you two are exactly alike, aren't you? And then they both just like looked at the camera like, what? They just stopped the argument that they were having. The same like quirked expression
cute.
over. I liked that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm not sorry.
Casey was
I'll do
really
it
fun.
again.
I could just see like the, you know, the I will remember you playing as we're like playing all our favorite reels. We're like in the arms of the angels. Like,
Sarah McLachlan, get out of here.
The landlady one was definitely
that was my. It was
The
just
beginning
Cassie
of the
playing the
end
landlady,
there.
realizing like, am I having a stroke? I remember my name, and I'm like, oh no.
I will
What
say
did you do?
that scene was genuine. Like when I thought that Cassie was trying to say that in Ashley's head playing Casey, I thought Cassie was trying to say somebody was in the house.
Yeah.
She was trying to do it in a way not to alert the people in the apartment that she knew that they were there, when in fact it was like, no, that wasn't the case at all.
It's like the whole thing where it's like you make it more complicated than it actually is.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
all the time.
Oh man. I think it took me up until when you were saying, am I having a stroke? That I was just like, oh, okay, I got that completely wrong. Now what do I do?
Oh, just like wheezing. Like I couldn't laugh anymore. I was just like trying to breathe.
Oh, it was so
That's
good.
adorable. I think another one was, and my final one is when you went to the cafeteria with Sebi, and Sebi was approached by someone.
Yeah,
I think it was like someone
guy.
from accounting, and then he just literally like cut him down real quick, and then went right back to you. It was just like, so anyway, about that, I was like, damn, Sebi.
Jesus. To be fair, that guy was being an asshole, but also
Yeah, he was. It was just like so
In a
like
dick.
succinct and on point, and then went right back. And I was like, "Damn, Sebi, who are you?" I was like, the first I was like, "Who the fuck is this dude?"
This
He's
admin
like,
assistant is ferocious.
I'm the head bitch.
Sebi knew. Sebi knew he was head
You
bitch.
know
I don't think Sebi knew that he was head bitch. I think he kind of begrudgingly understood that it had to happen, but up until he was like, okay, I have to kill somebody for this. Fuck. I think that was the downfall moment where he was like,
Yeah.
okay, I have to be in this now.
Poor Sebi.
Now it's serious.
Shit. Not just somebody. He had to kill a friend.
Yeah.
I remember
Never heard
that
it.
the conversation that you guys were having after that episode, you were like, why is he being such a dick? Because we hadn't released the part where he did the thing that
I
made
think
him
you
such
had like
a dick.
told us like, "Oh, there's a reason." I was like, "Okay, I can't wait to find out what it is."
Yeah, and then we did the live. What was it? The live
the live watch, and I was like,
yeah.
ah!
I was literally crying by the end of that. I was like, everything makes sense now, and it hurts even more.
I think I did the psychometry for shaking his hand and the moonbucks, and he was just crushing guilt.
Yeah. And he
I
just
was like,
broke
okay,
into
you
tears
say
in front of
crushing.
you.
I'm like, because of what he said to Casey, or something else that he did. And I was like, I would love to see what he did before he saw Casey today. And I was like, oh, that is crushing guilt. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh baby,
Oh
no.
precious baby. Oh baby.
Ugh,
Oh, Sebby.
the little cinnamon rolls.
I'd like to see.
Oh, Sam.
I would like to see him going for a little bit after this, because I think he's more like his dad than he was giving. He's more like his dad than he thinks he is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we see those little moments of
Hopefully for
escalation.
good, because it seems like he's trying to be more transparent. But I mean, you're a part of a major corporation. It's only a matter of time before you have to do some things that
Yeah.
might still
Yeah.
make
Make a choice that you're not
yeah.
agreeing with.
Hmm?
Poor Seb.
And then
At
Esther
least-
goes,
What was that, Sam? You froze.
Why'd you get
rogue. Did it stop when I was like this?
Sure did. Yeah. What'd you say?
I was like, that's what's gonna happen.
his
I could
screenshot.
feel it. Thank you. Where I'm like, always does it.
Perfect.
Oh, man,
Beautiful.
that was good.
Oh,
think
I
that's
love it. I'm gonna make that my avatar.
That's perfect.
Ghost, fuck off.
I don't know. That was perfect. All right. I think that's a good place to stop, honestly.
Good time.
And on the
think so,
laugh
too.
note. Thanks, y'all, for joining, and thank you guys for your questions. Big
Thank
preach.
you.
Thanks for hanging out with us for 4 years, or whenever you happen to drop in. And we really appreciate you. This has been really fun. My cats are being maniacs in the background.
I-
They're just zooming back and forth
Yeah.
behind you.
They're just being little shitheads. I love them so much. Yeah, so thanks for joining us. We hope you have a good night.
Thank you.
And we'll
you.
see you around. See you around. Bye, y'all.
Bye.